hi. Hi.
Hi, Luke. Hi. Good job. Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Oh, you're so good. You're waving.
Did you learn how to wave?
It has been quite a Monday. Last week, I was seriously suffering on feeling very low battery, just depleted. As such, I really focused on sleeping over the weekend, just trying to relax as much as possible and coming into the week with a fresh start. And I'm kind of excited about this week because we are making an updated Pixar theory. And the Pixar theory just means so much to me. It is literally the video that just launched the whole channel and got us to where we are today. When I sat down on Friday to start writing it, I was actually surprised because it's something I know pretty well and yet was just having such a hard time putting onto paper because I was just so dead. But I came in today and you know what? It's like a 10-page script. I did a ton of writing today and honestly, it was just almost an emotional experience. There were certain parts where I could just feel my eyes welling up oh man, this is I don't know. It was just it has really done so much for me and it's hard to always remember that. Which actually I'm coming back because I just had a funny thought that as I finished writing the script, the Pixar theory has evolved so much since I first tackled this topic way back in 2012. There's been a bunch of new movies and it's become so much more clear what the whole thing is really about. Having a whole joint universe is cool, but why they're doing it, I think, is because I think Pixar is very concerned with being remembered or looking back and remembering things as a way of keeping them alive. And I just finished writing about that for the last hour and I don't know, it's cool. It's cool that I'm looking back, writing a script about looking back and remembering things. So, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it. It's probably been up for a while now. Was it good? Did it come out good?
What are you doing?
Well, we have a situation with a light bulb upstairs where we were taking the bulb out and the glass broke away from the metal part at the bottom. So apparently, and Beth told me this, the hack is to take a potato and shove it in there and twist it and it will catch the remaining metal part and come out and then you can put your other light bulb in. So, wish me luck.
He's like, how do you know that? You don't know everything about me.
All right, sorry this is poorly lit, but sort of by definition, you know. Let's see if it works. All right, you can see in here where we're getting the ring, but it's just not twisting at all once I get it up there, so I don't know. Victory! Okay, so what I ultimately did was I realized there just wasn't anything for it to grip on, so I took this toothbrush, because it was not made of metal, and just shoved the edges of it, because it's pretty weak metal, and that gave it something to grip, so I put the potato back on, and it twisted it a little, but mostly it was still grinding it, but fortunately, this leather glove was thick enough to just use as a screwdriver at that point, and we got it off. Ha-ha! They work.
Are you excited for lunch? Good job. Yeah, that's it. You're waving. So I sort of feel like all I do all day is clean the kitchen, fix something else to eat, feed it to Luke, and then clean up again. Because every time there's, Luke has to be cleaned up, the high chair, the floor. Finally bought one of these little mats to go under the high chair. I think that was a good call, wasn't it, Luke? Uh-huh. Oh.
Beth, what are we doing?
Decorating Halloween cookies.
Yay!
And houses.
Steven, talk to me about your approach.
I put pink icing on the oblong looking cookie.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's supposed to look like. My main goal is put icing on it and then eat it.
Why is today a big day?
Oh man, well, as I said yesterday, today we are filming The Pixar Theory, updated 2018 edition. Sort of like, it's the first time we've done the full thing again since the original posting, which like launched the whole channel. So just, it feels like a big deal. I don't know how it's gonna perform. I hope well, but either way, I feel it's a big deal to me. Hey brother! Ben, way back in 2012, we made a video called The Pixar Theory. Emily, what are we doing?
Handing out candy!
Woo! Who are you?
R2-D2.
Yay!
It's Halloween. Yeah, we walked over to Uncle Ben's house, didn't we, with our little pumpkin? We're handing out candy to trick-or-treaters. Yeah?
Yay!
What do you think of Halloween? What do you think of Halloween?
Okay, funny thing though, I always thought that I would be like the super generous hander-outer of candy, and I feel like I'm having to like police everybody to make sure that we don't give away too much.
Yeah, we're out here trying to be nice to kids. Ben's like, only one piece!
One piece, guys, one piece! The problem is, I get so many at my house, and every year I buy more candy, and every year I run out and then try to improvise with just something I have in my house. A couple years ago, Alice literally gave out Uncrustables, like the frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Nice!
This is Ben's bucket, and it is full from here
It is from the, yeah, all the way down.
to here. Candy.
What is the best candy for Halloween?
In my opinion,
Yeah, in your opinion.
Reese's.
Reese's.
But there was some like Butterfinger peanut butter cup we just had. That thing was good. So it's a newfound favorite tonight. Also, what was the other? Hershey's Gold? Hershey's Gold. It's also a newfound favorite.
Some pack of cyclists just stopped outside the house. What are you guys doing?
We're doing a Halloween costume ride.
I love it.
Very fun.
Who are you?
I'm the Green Arrow. Works well with my helmet. Sorry, green.
Very nice.
Oh, I know.
We are heading to Carrabba's for Ben and my dad's birthday dinner, and we are gonna try and get my dad a gift on the way there.
A little behind.
We're a little behind.
But we had a good idea for the gift.
Yes. We're trying to get one of those little like pull behind trailers for a bike for Luke, so that my dad and our mom, I guess, could, you know, take him on little bike rides.
It's really a present for us, really.
Really, because then they get to babysit.
No, but I think he'll totally love that.
I think that would be like, yeah, I think he would love that.
So, we're on our way to the sporting goods store.
Success! All right, Ben, what crazy adventure are we on this time?
Oh my gosh. Well, what makes today particularly interesting is that it's November 3rd.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Crimes of Grindelwald!
Warner Brothers basically reached out to us and they were like, would you guys like an early screening of the movie? And we were like, yes, please. That would be wonderful.
That would be wonderful.
So I'm so excited because, like, we've been talking about this movie like crazy. There's been so much mystery around it. We've been right a couple of times, like with our predictions, but we have so many coming into this movie, and by like in the next like 6 hours, we'll know if we were right.
10:33 right now. The movie's at 1:30. We've been writing everything down. I'm just gonna read them off for you so that you know we thought of these things ahead of time in case any of them are right. What is the dragon? Is Grindelwald the dragon? We think we could see Harry Potter. I think we're gonna see Newt Patronus. We think it's a porcupine. It could also be a dragon. We're predicting that we will see Fox the Phoenix. We're on the lookout for anything that might link Jacob to Hufflepuff House, because maybe he's a descendant of Helga herself. Well, what are we doing?
Having a wild Saturday night.
You know how we do.
We're doing a charcoal face mask.
And what are the benefits of a charcoal face mask? Because I have never done anything like this ever.
Like skin detoxifying. Get rid of the toxins.
Right.
Purification.
These just sound like buzzwords.
Skincare buzzwords.
It feels weird to smile.
It's getting tight.
Because it's getting
It's
tight.
drying.
It's drying on my face. Is that how it's supposed to work? Can you guys see my pores? Hold on.
really-
Look, can you see? Oh my god, you can.
I don't really know how it's supposed to be working, to be honest.
Oh, so we just rubbed this black stuff on our face
the
and you
first
don't even
time
know what's
I've
going
used
on.
What's going on?
What if we break out worse?
It's a risk we're taking.
Yeah, it's too late now.